Hey guys, Liam here from Mind Battle Die, and today I'm going to be playing a bit of Warframe. Sorry if I get any FPS drops, it's because laptops, yeah. And this is a free-to-play game that I'll put the link to the main website in the description for you, if you decide to have a go at it. But yeah, I'll tell you what I know about before I start. Basically, you're an ancient race of, I have no idea what they're called, but ancient race of things called Tenno, who've been asleep for centuries. But you're now being hunted by these soldiers called the Grineer, who want to use you to take over the solar system. As you can probably tell, it's our solar system, which is obviously the Tenno are there to bring balance to it between the Grineer and the Corpus, which are another race of enemies. It's free to play. You can form clans, and there are, if I show you, there's a bunch of missions per planet, each with different levels. Obviously, the higher the planet, the more difficult they are. And you get many different types of these things called Warframes, which is what you play as. If I show you some of them, these are all the ones that are currently available. I currently only own Rhino and Valkyr, which they're relatively difficult. The way you get Warframes is you either buy them with Platinum, which you pay real money for, or you defeat bosses, buy the blueprints, and you earn the blueprints for defeating bosses. So that's the more difficult way to get them. You get a wide selection of weapons, depending on how you want to play, but you always get a primary, secondary, and a melee. Primary can range from blade launchers to shotguns to bow and arrows, which I don't really understand why. But I'm just going to be playing through one mission, hopefully not going to die in the process, and just show you what this game is like. They take too long, so I'm not going to do them. I'll probably do I'll just do a quick exterminate mission on a planet I need to Saturn. A relatively easy planet if you play about it right. Let's try and find an exterminate mission. Yeah, each mission, each node, as they're called, will have a different mission type in them, ranging from sabotage to capture, survival, deception. Basically, they're fairly obvious what they are, with exterminate obviously being kill everything in the mission, which is all fun. And each Warframe gets 4 abilities, each one doing different things. The Warframe I prefer to use, the Rhino, is meant to be the one that's in the middle of the fight, tanking everything that gets thrown at it, and killing everything, with Iron Skin and Rhino Stomp. Iron Skin makes you impervious to all damage, and Rhino Stomp will do a lot of damage to enemies, and those that don't die will be stuck in stasis for a few seconds, allowing you to get a few easy hits on them, which is all fun. Bosses are also affected by a lot of these. Don't we all love cinematics? Right. And you can see the challenge there. See, you get a primary. I have the Gorgon currently equipped. A big heavy machine gun. Ooh, I don't like you. My Silver and Aegis, a sword and shield, recently introduced in Update 14. And the Seer, which is the very first boss's pistol. So, the way I play is, I activate this. Me and Dave here. This is one thing I forgot to explain. Right. Him. Right. He. I've recently killed a boss, and this guy doesn't like me for it, so he's trying to come and kill me. I can't do anything to him. He instantly gets rid of my Iron Skin, so my only thing I can do, pretty much, is attempt to kill him with this. As you can see, he got a lot of shields. Where are you, Stalker? Stalker. There you are, my friend. Oh, you missed. You bad. You bad. You bad. You don't sneak up on me. He's a real pain in the ass. Shit. Let's see if I can kill him this time. Shall we? No, not like that. I'm not going to kill him. Shite. Yeah, he owns you. You get 4 daily revives just for logging in. And now let's get on to killing all the enemies, shall we? Yeah, so if you ever kill a boss and then you get that flickering black in your screen, you know to either run if you're on your own or attempt to kill them and probably waste one of your revives. He's not fun. That's the longest I've ever lasted against him. Probably because I ran around. But yeah, these are the Grineer. They're the most basic ones, the Lancers. Dave just wrecks. Pet Kerbrows. They're a pain in the ass to get, so long, but for me, it's worth it. See, what I like about the Sword and Shield is, I've upgraded it slightly, so it attacks faster. And it does slightly more damage. By slightly, I mean like nearly... By slightly, I mean like 110% extra damage. And it has base fire damage. You can get these extra bonuses damage, such as that, which do certain things to enemies, like the fire. They take damage over time, and they take more damage from attacks. And yeah, some you get electric damage, toxic damage, and you can combine these to make additional effects, such as like radiation and like corrosive, which does more to armor. They're called Eximuses. They're basically more powerful versions with an elemental ability attached to them. And they're not difficult to kill unless they're one of their more powerful units. Storage lockers are always fun to loot. Yeah, this is only like a quick playthrough of the game to show you what it is and just to talk to you about it. You don't have to pay real money to get some of the stuff. Most of it you can earn easily. I hate switch teleports. Yay, Dave! Kill. Dave, kill. As you can see, it can be quite gory, with the amount of enemies that get ripped to shreds. But hey, some games are worse. I will now demonstrate to you the Rhino Stomp. Bit of a waste, but as you can see, it does a lot of damage and has a very wide range. That's 2 of the 4 abilities the Rhino has. The other 2 being Rhino Roar and Rhino Charge. The Charge sends you flying forwards, damaging all enemies in your path and knocking them down if they're not killed. The game's also got a bit of free running in it. For example, you can run along walls, ninja kick, kill a bunch of enemies in the process. It can get rather fun. See, what I like about this game is it's pretty much never ending. The amount of missions there is, they just all mount up. I mean, there's still, you saw all the planets I had, about 7 or 8 planets, and I fell. That's not too bad me falling. As I said, there's about 7 or 8 planets there, and there's still, I think, 3 more to unlock. Oh yeah, another Eximus. Oh, I need a Bombard. Brilliant. Bombards have the highest armor and highest HP value of all Grineer. And the Eximus just multiplies that by 3, I think, something like that. It multiplies it by a odd amount. Makes them even more difficult to kill. Yeah, not fun at all to face them. But when you first start off, if I remember correctly, it's been a long time since I first started off this game. Where you going? And if I remember correctly, you start off with an option of 3 Warframes. Mag, Loki, and Excalibur. A lot of the Warframes are named after certain attributes that they have. So like Excalibur is obviously going to have sword related abilities. Magnetic, and Excalibur and Loki is the god of deception and stuff, so he'll have abilities that match that. Each Warframe has its own unique appearance, as you can probably tell from the market menu. And yeah. Oh yay, another bombard! See, this sword and shield, I actually bought this because there was a bunch of stuff me and Kira needed for this game, and I had a bunch of spare platinum, which is sorry about the delay there, guys. I'll just edit that part out. And as I was saying, where was I? Yeah, I had a bunch of spare platinum, so I decided to buy this. But there's many ways you can attack, many different enemies. This is just a bit of to tell you what the game's about and stuff. Different weapons for different things, like different attributes. Some have longer reach, some attack faster than others. Knockdown's a big pain in the ass. And each weapon has its own unique finisher. If I can get one on the floor, I can show you the silver. Perfect. That he just slams his shield into them and sets them on fire. Things being on fire is always fun, of course. Ah. Right. Yes, Kerberos, they can be annoying to get. There's a bunch of different steps you have to go through. If you want one, then just, like, send me a message on... Put a message in the comments saying that you need help with something. And I will try to get back in touch with you. Yay.
Let's override the security.
Time to hack again. And I'll just get back to you with any help you need. There is also a wiki you could go check if you need any help there I can't provide you with. This is another aspect, the hacking of the... When alarms get set off or you get locked out of doors, you go to the consoles that are marked on your minimap, and then you hack, and then yeah, they it unlocks all the doors, and the enemy can no longer tell you're there. It's all well and good that, but unless you take them all out, they'll just rehack. I was going to show you the stealth attack there, but he moved. But yeah, I like this game. Whether or not you like it is a different matter entirely. I just thought I'd show it to you. So once I finish this mission, 4 more enemies, 3 more enemies. If it's too loud, or you want me to do another episode of this, then post that in the comments and leave a like if you want another episode. But last one. You also get these things called modulars, or mods for short, and you use them to upgrade your weapons, your Warframe, and your companion. And you can upgrade those and make them better. And I'll show you what that sort of stuff means in a second. Why is extraction always so far away? Sliding and ninja kicking's fun. Should have waited and done that. Oh well. And look, you can unlock you get certain materials which you use to craft said items that you get, or weapons that you buy blueprints for or earn blueprints for. There's also these things called the void keys. Those missions have the same sort of enemies, but they're harder to defeat. And yeah. Mission complete. Yes, yes, yes. Right. If I show you the arsenal menu, you can see the loadout you get. Your Warframe, primary, secondary, your melee, companion, and then your consumables. Buy more revives. This is what you take into missions. You can take any of these, obviously some I have to buy because I haven't got any of, into a mission and use them. Those, I won't bother going into detail with them. But, yeah, mods. These are what mods are. You earn them in missions, different enemies drop different things, different mods, and you upgrade them the more powerful they get. Each one will do different things. There are some that you can't put two of the same mod in the thing, in the same, like, item. You can fuse mods together to make them stronger. Let me show you an example. Or let's go away. Or let's leave. Leave all this. I'm trying to explain stuff here. And no idea what happened there. But anyway guys, I will see you at a later date, and goodbye.